Oj, ale zepsułem teraz. Siemka, jak jest Paula jeszcze tam? To się rzadko zdarza, żeby ktoś był szybciej. No powiem wam, zaskoczyło mnie to trochę. Czekajcie, gdzie ten kurde, gdzie ta głupia gra? Tu jest ta gra. Oj, poczekajcie. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery. Czemu ten YouTube? Pokaż, czekajcie, co to jest? Czekam na aktualizację. Ej, poczekajcie. Bo ja muszę coś zrobić. Ja teraz czatu nie widzę, ale ja muszę jedną rzecz zrobić, bo mi YouTube krzyczy o aktualizację w tym telewizorze. Czekajcie. Czemu on... Czekam na aktualizację, to znaczy co? Dajcie mi chwilę, muszę sobie to wpisać. I... O, jest. YouTube. Aktualizuj. Poczekajcie. Może wejdę sobie w tym czasie na telefonie, zobaczę, czy by tam coś bo jakoś tak dziwnie to, że takie jaja się odwalały. Nie ma nikogo. Wiecie? Dobra. Ważne. To wywalić. Jedynie co to... Dobra. O. Kilka nowa doszła, widzę. O, teraz będzie chyba YouTube dobrze działał. Dobra, a tymczasem... Moment. Tutaj. Dobra, no to jestem. Chyba już jesteśmy na pełnym. Bardzo dziwne to wyszło. Ale już chyba można grać. Tylko coś tu było z tym właśnie, że się... No. Co tu macie? Na pewno amunicję. Tego nie. Dobra, to jest do robienia. Tych rzeczy to nas na razie nie obchodzi. Co ty tu? Apteczkę poproszę, amunicję poproszę. Tego niekoniecznie. Apteczkę, amunicję niekoniecznie. Już wiem, jak to sprawdzać na R, trzeba sobie. Wtedy będzie dobrze. Dobra, lecimy dalej. Ja sobie muszę szybko życie odnowić. Nawet chyba sobie dwie apteczki zaimplementuję. Tyle w temacie. Jak tylko... Ładnie. Cybertrych to mi się przyda. Cybertrych to na pewno się... Nie wiem. Kredyty. Aha. No to nic nie waży, to mogę brać. Jest apteczka. Teraz właśnie. Jest ogólnie do poczytania. Cześć Patros. Dziś to będzie dzień, bo Łukasz w szpitalu. A co mu się stało? Co mu się stało, że on do szpitala? Łukasz w szpitalu. Co mu się stało? Kurde. To zaskoczyłeś teraz, stary. Trudny. O nie, to inaczej. To my musimy zrobić tak. Zapisz. Nie będę się... Co to jest? To biorę. Musimy iść tu chyba. Cześć Paula. No, szli do tej pani i zaczął być czerwony i się nagle miał ból w sercu i wyszło. Tym po pół roku jego zabawy. Aha, a mi kumpel wczoraj. Co kiedyś, a Twitch w ogóle tam się jest ciężko wybić. Mu powiedz, że to już nie jest. Myślałem też, że na Twitchu jest prosto, a wcale nieprawda. Cześć, nie przejmuj się, co on mówi, i tak więcej osób jest na YouTube niż... No, ci co na Twitcha gada, żeby ja też, wiesz co, ja na Twitchu próbowałem i nie robię, bo tam nikogo nie ma i tak. Ale się nie przejmuj, ja siedzę na YouTubie i jest dobrze. Raz, dwa... 3, 4. Mamy jakąś czwórkę? Mamy trójkę, ale ta trójka nam nie wejdzie. Jedynki nie chcę, trójka nie wejdzie, trójka nie wejdzie. Co? To muszę co? Dwie dwójki wziąć. Ta jest czwórka, tylko że ona nie będzie pasować. Jak... Kurde. Ej tu. Więcej na stream nie mogę mówić. Dobra, to jak będzie okazja, to potem pogadamy. O, czyli wyszło na to, że... Dobra. Kurde, no to faktycznie. Też olewam, ja czekam na TikToka jak od... No to musisz mieć 1000 ten, ja na TikToku jak będę, to może też będę streamować, wiesz? Tylko że do tego trzeba innego appsa mieć. A Paula, wysłałem ci coś na tym, wysłałem ci coś na Discordzie jak coś. To co chciałaś ode mnie. No. Paula, ja ci wysłałem na Discordzie to co chciałaś ode mnie. Weźmiemy tu tak i tutaj te dwie. Dobra. Teraz mamy tak. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć. O kurde. Ale mamy chyba czwórki, co? A, raz. Jakąś trójkę jeszcze by się przydało. Kurde, ciężko to zrobić. Patrz, nie pasuje. Teraz będzie pasować. Zaraz obczaję. No. To se obczaj. Raz, dwa, trzy. Tylko, że ta trójka nam nie podchodzi. Jakieś dwójki? Mamy dwójki. Jedynkę. Dobra. No i jest. Czy to mamy tu iść? Będą mi się te przyciski.
Disregard search. There's nothing here. What's that?
A tam biega, ej, jego trzeba zabić.
Clear. Nothing here.
Ej.
Hold. I got something. What the? Whoever it was, they're gone. What is that?
Dobra, mój drogi.
Are we hiding? Secure. What the?
Czy że jestem?
Clear.
Dajcie mi chwilę, bo muszę to obczaić. Kurde, to jak ja mogę? To jak ja mam się tam dostać?
Everyone back to your post.
Czy czego się mam dostać tam do góry?
What the?
Gdzie tu jest przejście?
False alarm. What's that?
Ma za co? Oko. Dalej nie wiem, jak się tam mam dostać. Mogę to wziąć.
No visual, no audio. What's that?
Tam gdzieś jest. Znaczy, no ja wiem, gdzie on jest, tylko że... Jak tam wejść? W sensie... Kurde, patrzcie. Bob jest tam. Tu mam drzwi i jest zawalone są. Jak ja mam przejść?
Looks like another false alarm. What the?
Ja dalej nie wiem. Ty, a tu co to jest?
Disregard search. There's nothing here.
O, może tu jakoś.
Hold. I got something. Identify. What the? Show yourself. Clear. Nothing here.
To nie ma jakiś... Na pewno to chuj ten watomierz. Spoko, luz. Tylko właśnie tak jak ci pokazywałem. No. Taki mam. I dalej nie wiem jak mam się dostać tam. Jest jakaś kurde droga, co by mi mogła... Aha! Chyba mamy. Chyba mamy to. Chyba to mamy. Patrz, wyszło. Zrobione. Tak, amunicję bierzemy. Tego nie chcę brać. Kredyty na pewno tego nie chcę.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Amunicja. Notatka. Może być. O, patrz. Wykonałem zadanie. Bierzemy. Ja się tu męczyłem, kurde. Ale wiem też, że można sobie tu pozbierać itemki. Przeszukujemy sobie jeszcze tutaj. Ty małpo. Dobra, tylko jak ja mam się przedostać? Tu chyba. Tak jest. Ścieżka idzie nam w dół. Coś jeszcze mamy. Na pewno. Dobra. Sześć. Apteczkę kolejną. Cześć. Ty zginiesz. Mnie dorwało teraz jak spadek FPS-ów. leciutki. Te posty. Ja wiem. A.
Time to finish this.
I on do mnie nadupia.
Ejaculation.
Że nie mam pojęcia. Lecz jakieś łatwiejsze wyjście stąd. Chyba wezmę. A jaki jest mój... 214. A ja tu mam takiego. Pistoletów mam w czytupy. O, ale ten mogę odłożyć. R upuść. Jak jest to w ogóle? Przenieść. Badaj. Kurwa, jak to zrobić? Tab. Spadaj. Do. Ku. Jeszcze inaczej. Zostaje. To zostaje, to zostaje. To mogę wywalić. 212. Amunicja musi zostać. Magacze musimy zostać. Są notatki. I zasoby. Szczerze mówiąc, czy ja bym to wszystko wziął? I wywalił w pizdu, bo to mi najwięcej tu widzę. To niepotrzebne. Tak nie używam. A, to są pewnie... No, tych zasobów najwięcej jest. tak? Raczej. Ja.
Quit hiding.
Nie wiem. Tak w sumie to nie mam pojęcia, ale sobie otworzymy. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery. Czekaj, raz, dwa, trzy, pięć. Dwa teraz. Podwójnie. Dobra, i teraz mamy tak. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć, sześć. Czy trójki. Powinno być czwórka. O. Musi pasować. Trójka by się przydała. Tu jest net. Raz dwójeczka.
I'm hoping there was a good reason that was locked.
No i w tym momencie wam powiem, że wobec zabezpieczenia to nie jest chyba to skaner. Ale chciał technicznie bardzo odblokowane. Patrzeć na ile jestem, muszę 30 zamków muszę otworzyć. Dziadostwa. Potrzebuję potrzebne, bo on wali tylko czy... A to jest też nie. Prowadzić stąd, bo szczerze jestem zagubiony. Że tu jest duży teren i faktycznie ja orientacji nie mam. Gdyby nie te strzałki na podłodze, to bym miał kłopot. Ty co? Ty coś jest za jednym? Jest. Co ty jesteś? Skąd ty się kurde urwałeś? Przynajmniej amunicja.
Don't leave any of that behind.
Leciała. Gdzie ja jestem? Hello. O, dobra. Tutaj, aha. Jest jakoś tu. O Boże. O Jezu. No ja bym tego tu nie ogarnął. Tak można iść. Gdzie? Kurde, masakra. Jezus. Ciężko. Ciężko się szło. Teraz to już chyba nie musimy. Dosyć się już kurde przenieść. Co tu jest?
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Okej.
Your ship's not half bad.
A mirror wolf at the boathouse.
To już wiem nawet gdzie iść, więc nie potrzebne. Paliwo? Poboczne.
size of their nose.
Word is, you'll be clearing out some real stuff.
Kurde, jaka ta planeta to jest dużo. Jezus, Skyrim ten. Czytałem właśnie, że The Elder Scrolls nowy ma być też na lata, to ja nie wiem na ile ta gra jest. Się ma być na 10 lat, na dekadę. A ta to
Got a moment to hear about the Low House?
też
It's
chyba.
mean a lot to me and to others. Good to know there's still some folks who can take an interest in the welfare of others. The Low House is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked and no favors owed. I run the place, have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others. What do you think I'm doing this for my benefit? I'm doing it because once, a long time ago, I was a guest at the Low House. I was the one who needed saving. That's right. And most people want to. Sometimes they just need a helping hand to pull them up from a dark place and set them on their feet again. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city, but it's barely enough. It takes credits to provide for those in need, and I'm hoping you'll be willing to contribute. If you can spare a few credits, it'll do a lot of good. Thank you. I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do. I think you just earned yourself some. If you're serious, I'm drowning in work. Philbon Agricultural Systems feeds basically everyone in the stretch. Bless the Philbon brothers. But their latest IntelliWheat shipment is late. I'm not worried yet, but getting there. Could you ask Sarah Philbon what the holdup is? Very politely? We buy it at a deep, deep discount, below their costs. I know not everyone approves of Henry getting more into brewing, but I don't care. The whole family has earned my eternal thanks. This is a huge help. If there's anything you can do to speed up the wheat delivery, please do it. I'll have more work for you when you get back.
Keep your nose clean.
Muszę sobie sprawdzić, na ile ja mam. Nie to. To. na 20, serio.
I'm just saying, my family was on the first ship.
Kurde.
Wheat is revolutionary. Why waste time with brewing when you can do so much good? And make so many more credits. If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere. Either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement. Dear me, no, Weston's a fine man. If anything, that's why I want more from him. He could do even greater things, if only he could see that. I'm not some stuck-up teetotaler. My problem with the business is more nuanced. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers and numbers. His brother Henry's the creative one, but he seems to have lost interest in growing the company, and now all he wants to do is brew beer. Filburn Agricultural Systems could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Aquila City. Seems those two are content to think small. Well, I wish you were the one I had to convince. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else? And try to come between Weston and his brother? They'd never allow it. Oh, I've tried to drop hints and make suggestions, but it all falls on deaf ears. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, of course. The company's healthy, and Weston and I live well enough. I'd like to help, you know? I'd like to be a part of things instead of feeling like I'm playing second fiddle. I suppose I should just accept
Battery
my lot and
10%.
try to find peace with it. Well, no, not as such. I mean, the business is doing just fine, but it could be doing even better. Those knuckleheads have so much God-given talent, and I just wish they used it better.
O Jezus, czekajcie.
Well, there is.
O, kolejne
The
zdanie.
stakes are huge. With further R&D on IntelliWheat, the entire settled systems could benefit. Surely that's worth some less than savory solutions. Right now, it's
Lecimy
tailored to
dalej.
Aquila's biomes, allowing me to flourish
Kurde,
in
no
places that normally
momentum.
couldn't. But if Henry applied
Społeczna
himself,
parszywa.
who knows where else we could grow IntelliWheat?
Co tu
He may be
zrobić?
frustrating, but Henry's the smartest person I've ever met. Just don't
Co
tell
za
him that.
dziadostwo, no patrzcie. Ja pierniczę.
That's reasonable. Henry's pet project is tied to market perception. His beer, annoyingly, is really good. But if we could make a bad batch, terrible, really, his margins are tight enough he might be forced to throw in the towel.
Battery 10%.
Henry bores everyone to tears about how crafting beer is so much more art than science. It's delicate. Surely it wouldn't be too hard to mess it up, right? What? Oh God, no. I just want it to taste bad. Like stale, or like it's whatever makes beer taste worse. The next big batch of beer is almost done brewing in our factory. You just need to find a way to break in
Battery
without getting caught by the
10%.
guard and tamper with it somehow. Then just wait a day or so and see how the batch goes over at the Stone Root Inn. Do that, and I'll pay you handsomely. That's the last I'll talk of this. It's true. My husband runs one of the most... I know, we're late. It's been this whole frustrating episode. Short version, the farming equipment outside the walls needs to be manually rebooted. But the guards aren't going to be able to send people to fix it for days. We're committed to helping the unfortunates on the stretch, but the Ashta are just too dangerous for us to send someone. The full story would take ages. Henry is supposed to be on top of production issues. But his precious latest batch of beer is at a critical point. Whatever the hell that means. And Aldwin writes robots should have been overhauled a month ago, but he's just one man and all of Aquila needs him pretty much all the time. So, whether we're supposed to or not, Weston and I are handling it. You must be new to Aquila City. Outside the city walls are dangerous predators. They've been the bane of colonists from day one. Only well-armed and well-trained people walk outside. Otherwise, they become just the latest statistic. You would do that? If you get it rebooted, I'll get the harvest going ASAP. We can get the wheat to Amira quick. I'll talk with my husband, but I'm sure we could arrange payment. You'd be helping our business too, after all. Just be careful. Ashta are very dangerous.
Tam się to robi. Najpierw robimy te różne takie questy w stylu właśnie tym.
We can't do this alone, Annie. Should we warn them about the Ashta? We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gate and go out there, it's on their own.
Aż jeszcze się coś otworzy. Trzeci quest.
Head.
Nie.
But if they're far afield, they got no idea what they're in for.
teraz?
Standing down.
Outside is really, really dangerous. These are frogs.
That sounds great.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What?
No dobra.
You see any heat leeches? You got our permission to take care of them. Things are dangerous in there.
Okej, no to będzie tutaj. Szesnaście.
You have a death wish or something?
I've seen people do bad things for money. Even some friends. Always goes to.
That is good news. What was the holdup anyway? Oh, that makes sense. Aren't they outside the walls? Wait, you went outside the walls, didn't you? Please, don't risk yourself like that. If anyone got hurt working for the Low House. I hate to ask it, but this next errand should be safe. Easy. Everything runs on charity. And our benefactors, though kind, I think sometimes, well, get sick of seeing me. A new face may ease up the purse strings, or at least save me some errands.
O, czyli jeszcze coś chcesz.
So, the mayor, Elias Cartwright, has always been generous to us, but it's been a while since he's donated. Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor. Laredo Firearms has been vital for us. Both of those are routine, more polite reminders, really. The last is a long shot, probably futile, but the Trade Authority is incredibly wealthy, and they have never ever donated to us. If you could convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything, heck, a single credit even, I'd consider it a victory. You are a breath of fresh air. Once you're done with that, come back to me. Thank you for your time.
To jeszcze jest w tym samym questie. O. Czyli to jest to samo zadanie. Wiem, że to jest inne, ale to jest to samo. Mnie zaskoczyło.
Over there.
Tourist?
Let's be certain to stock up on some extra ammunition before we explore the wilderness around the city.
Good to meet you, friend. Name's Elias Cartwright. I'm the mayor of Aquila City. Now, I've got a memory for faces, and I can't say I've seen yours around here before. I make it a point to introduce myself to everyone who passes through our fine city. As the founder himself once said, there's no substitute for a warm welcome and a friendly smile. Ah, that'd be Solomon Coe, who stuck a shovel in the ground right here over 160 years ago. That first settlement grew to become the city you see today. And let me tell you, it was no small hardship to make that dream a reality. Yes, indeed, this place has a proud and noble history. Why, for some of us, it's practically hallowed ground. That's why I like to meet each and every person who comes here, to make sure they know what a special place our city is. You're more than welcome. As I'm sure you know, us folk in the Freestar Collective put great stock in human kindness and generosity of spirit. I like to think that's what sets us apart from our neighbors at the United Colonies. We don't rely on machines or bureaucracy. We rely on each other. I won't pry about what brought you here. That's all of your business and none of mine. However, I'd be more than happy to give you the scoop about the core and Midtown. Midtown's where most of the business and trading gets done. It's not as old as the core, because it was built later as the city grew. As the name might suggest, Wallside's the district that runs along the inside of the Great Wall that surrounds the city. It's mostly farmers and other laborers that live down there. They ain't got quite as much space, but it's cheaper, so it all works out. Ah, you must be referring to The Rock. It's home to the largest and oldest cantina in town. That's also where the Council of Governors holds its occasional strategy meetings. As mayor of the city, I have a seat on the council. The Freestar Rangers are headquartered in the upper floors. They've got the best view of the city. I like to think that means they're always keeping an eye on the rest of us. I have to say, I sleep a little easier knowing the Marshal and his Rangers are up there protecting the Freestar Collective. You really are new around here, aren't you? Aquila's every bit as dangerous as it is beautiful. There are creatures out there that pose a mortal danger to anyone caught out in the open. Foremost among them is the Ashen. They're quick, strong, clever, and damn good hunters. I'd tell you more, but you might not sleep so good. Thankfully, the wall keeps them out. As long as you stay on the right side of it, you've got nothing to worry about. You've got a few choices there. The cantina in the Rock is famed throughout the settled systems for serving the best brew that credits can buy. The hitching post ain't been open long, but most folks seem to like it. If you're looking for a quick drink before moving on, give it a try. Aggie's is a bit of an acquired taste, you might say. Folks who prefer a venue that's a little more rough and tumble tend to feel at home there. Like I said, lots of options.
Oho, dużo jest opcji, mówisz.
The core is the oldest district and represents the original settlement dating back to the
Świetnie,
days of
West
Solomon
znowu.
Co. The descendants of the original settlers still make their home there today.
Oj, my tak szybko nie...
Frank's just the latest owner of the old Hassanove Manor, and he's the worst, simply the worst. But it's been a problem since the Hassanove family ran out of heirs. There's no wrong the Cartwrights have been trying to right for decades. And hence, well, I need help. He's just another slick, rude, neon corporate hack, full of himself and just awful. I mean, the core is history itself. Cads like him don't belong here. I was right to talk to you about this. The last Hassanove was Sahar. Sad tale there. By all accounts, when she lost her last grandchild around 40 years ago, well, it broke her. She packed up and just plain left the estate. Built some farm far from Aquila City and the protection of its walls. It didn't take long before the Ashta overran the farm, and just like that, no more Hassanoves. The Hassanoves were one of the early families that took to making a living in space. Very industrious, mainly miners. They settled planetside in the earliest days of Aquila City. They helped good old Solomon Co. a time or two, but they didn't fare well living in full gravity after a couple of generations in zero-G. Lots of health issues. Eventually a string of just terrible luck left only lonely old Sahar Hassanove. Poor lady. And those that were healthy kept leaving Aquila. The call of the stars. A lot of folks thought the same. So I need someone to go to the old Sahar farm, brave the Ashta, and see if she left a will. I swear I'll honor her wishes. Aquila owes her family that much. And if it happens to kick Mr. Big Shot out of the core, well, that'll be a bonus. Sahar left no heirs, no instructions. So everything the Hassanoves owned was in limbo. What happened to the estate? Well, you'd have to be a lawyer to make heads or tails of it. But eventually it wound up on the open market, so slick neon corporate shills could grace our community. If she named any heir, we could get the estate back where it belongs. See things made right. You are a blessing. Sahar's farm is elsewhere on the planet. If you can't handle Ashta, please just don't go.
Kurde, niesamowite.
I don't want this whole sordid story to have more tragedy. Be careful. And look out for yourself.
Dobra, ale stój teraz.
Like I said, be careful. What day is it? Oh, shoot! I forgot. I'll send over my usual monthly donation to Amira. She truly is a wonder. And with the building project her and Mr. Tate are planning, there may be a day when the stretch is a distant memory. Well, from me. Unlike the UC, we don't tax our people to death. The city's budget is very tight, so it falls to the community to look after its own. I don't expect an outsider to understand how Aquila City has been run for generations. Are we done? If you run into any problems in my town,
Kurde. Jest tych zadań. 2, 3, 4. No to jak tak
you come tell me.
dać, to powiem wam. Będziemy jeszcze się... Kurde. Ja pójdę zrobić tą... Kurde, frakcyjną, to... Kurde, grubo będzie.
Something for you when you have a moment.
Do you have business with the trade?
Potem będę biznesy robił, teraz idę na obiad. Z2. halo, halo. Jestem. Już. Jakby coś. Coś wyszło. Co? Czekaj, co, Paula? Teraz mam się... Jako Bob. Za 2 miesiące za prąd wyjechał. Miesiąc. Jako zdziwienie. Napiszę jej na Discorda. Co? To on to wysłał. O kurwa. Kurde, jakie to... A, jesteś, kurde, ja ci piszę na Discorda. Odpowiedź na to, a ty tu siedzisz, kurde. Ja już się nie odzywam, sami zobaczyli i byli zdziwieni, a każdy im mówił, że komputer mu bierze, nawet ja mówiłem, ale cóż, teraz mają dowód. Ty, to nawet tego watnomierza nowego nie potrzebujesz, kurde. Teraz to nawet tego watnomierza drugiego nie potrzebujesz, bo po co ci to? Jak sami sobie udowodnili. Ja ci mówiłem, zostaw ten watomierz i niech sami sobie zobaczą. Ja ci to mówiłem, jak ci go wsadzili do tego nowego kompa. Przesadnie. Ja ci to mówiłem. Więc no... Więc ci powiem, no to już wszystko jasne. Ale w sumie jak chcecie watomierz, to możesz kupić lepszy taki, bo to co ty masz, tam to jest serio stary jakiś, kurde. Teraz są już właśnie lepsze, co właśnie nawet koszta ci liczą, nawet nie trzeba liczyć, ile kurde prądu zużyło coś. Samo ci to poda. Tylko musisz mu dobrze ustawić cenę i tyle. Cenę kilowatogodziny i tyle. No, nie musisz już teraz.
With the long lifetime of interstellar communication, we wanted to have someone here in person to talk face to face and make quick decisions. After all, the trade authorities' work is vital to the
Ja ci mówię, oni myśleli, że jak jest zasilacz 1000 W, to ten komputer cały czas będzie tyle brał. A, to jest to co mówię, komputer bierze prąd zmienny. Mój może maksymalnie 650 W, a bierze max 350. Przy takiej grze jak ta. No, a twój może do 1000, no ale w życiu nie będzie ciągnął z maksymalną mocą. Nie ma takiej siły, żeby wyciągnąć 1000 W. Kup! Chcę zmienić. Ustawisz i będziesz widziała koszty na bieżąco. Ja mówię, ja od marca 400 za ten komputer. Od marca tego roku. Kup sobie, zobaczysz. Niech sobie jest tam, nie? Ja sobie też trzymię. Potem oni zdziwieni, że ty teraz chcesz powiesz, a wcześniej nie chciałaś. Kurde.
You'll see mission boards typically near starports throughout the settled systems, usually in a bar. Several companies and organizations utilize the mission boards to post one-off
Oni
jobs
zdziwieni,
for
nie?
freelancers.
Kurde, wcześniej nie chciała tego, a teraz kurde sama kupiła i chce mieć potem już w kopii podpięty. Taka.
I do have need of a courier. A simple job. The timetable isn't even an issue. But it requires discretion and no questions.
O Boże.
That's a question, but it's a simple piece of paper. What's on the paper is for the recipient's eyes alone. We clear? Take this message to the den. There's a trade authority rep there, Marcel.
Kurde,
Just give the
kolejny
paper to him.
quest.
If you could take a roundabout path to get there, that would be best. And that's the last we will speak of this. Got it.
O, ty może mi. O, masz tu jakieś jaja. To ja sobie może posprzedaję. Co? Ile masz kasy? Dosyć sporo nawet. To zostaje. Nie, ubiór. Nie, ty w sumie to ja mogę już sobie na ładowne ładować. Dajmy. Policzysz, bo nic poza tym XDDD. No. Co ty chcesz im? Wiem, ale mnie śmiesznie.
Welcome to Aquila City's Trade Authority.
Czekaj, aż mi to zniknie, bo muszę... No to jest, te 1000 W to jest tylko ile maksymalnie może pobrać ten komputer. Ale on w życiu tyle nie pobierze. Dajcie spokój.
The Trade Authority has a firm policy of not getting involved in internal matters. We're neutral in all
To by nawet 850 W do tej kurde karty starczyło.
If Aquila City can't figure out how to solve its own internal problems, why should it fall to me? I'm done discussing this matter.
Mylne zdanie. Aha, teraz przeczytałem. Mylne zdanie.
Nice to have some civilized conversation.
Dobra. Będziemy dalej datki zbierać. A jeszcze najlepsze jest to, że karta jest... Bo... Sama wyłącza i włącza, kiedy ma ochotę. Znaczy nie kiedy ma ochotę, tylko kiedy potrzebuje. Bo na przykład widzisz, na tej grze to na przykład musiałaby się kręcić, nie? Moja też zresztą się kręci. Ale tak to nie.
I have things for you.
Meet all sorts in Aquila City.
Aha, ciekawe czy ja mam... Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery. Nie dało mi tego questa. Raz, dwa, trzy. Trochę tego questów jest.
Every gun gets a full Laredo guarantee. Indeed. As a matter of fact, they're made in this very building. You're standing in the storefront of the Laredo Firearms Factory.
Ja teraz słyszę, jak moja karta sobie tam huczy wiatrakami, nie?
Firearm for sale here. As such, I can offer
Bo
you
ją
my
słychać,
personal
jak
assurance
sobie tam
they're of the
kurczy
highest
cichutko.
quality. When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers.
Czekaj,
Here I get to see what matters, what sells, what doesn't, and why.
żeby cię pisać.
It's
O,
invaluable.
jest aktualizacja
Plus,
sterownika, o.
it's better than the endless meetings.
Żeby wiedzieć, trzeba będzie to potem zrobić. Ja mam... Powinno być, o jest. O! 2215 tych prędkość wentylatorów na minutę. 2200 obrotów na minutę mam. Bo ja mam w obrotach na minutę to podawane. A, zresztą tu zaraz zobaczysz.
Let's get you set up.
Sterownik jest do aktualizacji. Widzisz, ja mam tak. Ty, ale ramów to też dużo zjada ta gra, ja pierniczę.
I need some place to put the prototypes through their paces.
Schowaj mi to.
But you know, stretch trash will come
Please,
back
let me know if I can be of service.
more
Oh,
worse.
so Amira has some help? Good. She's going to work herself into an early grave if she's not careful. Laredo Firearms prides itself in helping out all the residents of Aquila City. I'll send Justin over to deliver our monthly donation.
Kurde.
The trite answer would be a sense of civic responsibility. But the truth? Guilt. To achieve the level of success I have, broken promises, neglected loved ones, and tough calls. Donations like this are a way of making amends. In the future, I prefer dealing with Amira. Let's change the subject, shall we? Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we owe them.
Ale no, tak jak mówiłam, bez sensu się mnie
When you have a moment.
pieli i... Finalnie. Zask, jak tak wyszło, że worka z tym mają dowód na to, że... Nie wierzę tyle, ile oni myśleli. No bo oni myśleli, to jest to, co ci mówię, że oni myśleli, że jak jest 1000 W, to on będzie brał 1000 W na godzinę cały czas. A to nie jest tak. Ty, to może ci teraz pozwolą go zostawiać. Będzie mógł chodzić teraz, kurde, całą dobę. I nie będą ci już nic gadać. Będziesz miała jak u mnie, że będziesz mogła że będziesz mogła sobie go zostawić, a niech sobie chodzi. Tak jak ja to mam. Że będziesz mogła sobie go zostawić i niech sobie chodzi.
Always fond of high gravity environments. Nothing like performing double the effort to achieve half the efficiency.
The building there needs work, but it could make for...
Ciemno jest w tym mieście. Oh.
The Cartwrights have been doing. Don't let Raisha fool you. She built and owns a powerful corporation. Not that Elias and Raisha both sent their donations. Thank you. No word from the Trade Authority. I'm sorry I even asked. I like to believe everyone is capable of empathy and compassion, but people like Duncan test my faith. Some days are easier than others. For example, because of you, today is one of the days which gives me strength instead of sapping it. Sarah Philborn gave me these credits to give to you for your help with the farm. You must...
Ty, Paula, 8 czy tam 7 grudnia wychodzi ten nowy awatar od Ubisoftu. Myślałem, że to ten, a to może być jednak fajna gierka. Myślałem, że to wyjdzie do dupy, ale tak patrzę teraz, że to jednak może być fajne, jak zobaczyłem gameplay. Trochę jak Far Cry mieszany z... Taki wiesz, też właśnie... Trochę Far Cry, trochę właśnie Horizon, trochę takie... Z pierwszej osoby, coś takiego starfieldowego, bo też bronie się strzela. Starfieldowo cyberpunkowe, może cyberpunkowe mniej, ale no, takie wiesz.
You're okay, right? Those credits are from the Grateful Filburns, not me. And I wouldn't take a single one. You've earned it. I have one more thing for you,
Jak twoi rodzice.
but I hope it's more of a reward. This is part of the Intelliwit harvest.
Widzisz,
I'd
no,
like you
okej,
to
no
donate to
luz, no.
Simon Johnson and
Tylko
her family.
mówię, nie?
I want you to see the
No,
fruits of
przecież
your
kurde.
labors.
Co, quest się skończył. Jeszcze nie.
So how are you? Everything good?
Not gonna lie, it's been pretty rough. Got it.
Mam zrobić czemu?
Health issues I'm working through. The worrying isn't helping, but I'll be okay.
Czemu nie mam?
I'm gonna submit those reports to management next week. You wanna look them over first?
I don't know about that.
Czemu nie mam? Lol, a czemu nie mam pytajnika? Dobra, ja idę się ogarnąć, bo jeszcze.
Have you ever met anyone like that who just wouldn't...
Och, serio?
Are you kidding?
Na tej porze w piżamie.
Wow, did you hear some engine noises at the meeting tomorrow?
O, teraz.
It's me hitting the eject button.
My insomnia's just
Ty.
so bad.
My husband and I work hard to feed Aquila City. You might have had a meal with produce we farmed.
Starfield się wysypał. Dobra, gra się sypła. Starfield mi się wysypał. Tak, tam powinien być checkpoint. Zobaczymy. Okej. się dzieje? O, chyba. Nie? Teraz może mi się... O, chyba się coś po prostu zbagowało, bo teraz...
Thank you for saving my husband. Amira said to expect you.
Dobra.
This wheat ensures my family won't go to bed hungry. I genuinely don't know what my family would do without Amira. And you have no idea how much it means. She does. Whether rain or shine, she's there for us. Always smiling. Always comforting. I didn't believe in saints before I got to Aquila City, but I do now. Over here in Aquila, it's humbling to see regular people just looking after us. On behalf of my family, of my daughter, bless you.
Mój quest się skończył. O nie, mamy zadanie. Out. Jezus. Dobra, teraz pytanie brzmi, czy jestem w stanie... Zero? Punktów nie mam. Gadacie. 20. Tylko to cieszę, punktów nie mam w ogóle, ale zaraz będę miał. Wbiję wyższy level. Kurde, ciężka sprawa, bo ja nie wiem.
Don't rush the scan. You don't want to overlook anything valuable.
Nie wiem, czy to przypadkiem, czy tędy. Może.
Your next stop wouldn't be the Caribbean system. Yeah.
To oni tak o tym cały czas spamują tym. Super. z tą grą się dzieje? Zajmiemy później. Dziwna sprawa. Wow. Muszę jakoś dostać.
Hello there.
Pytanie, czy to są tutaj questy? Na razie nie widzę misję. To nie dotyczy. No nie, też nie jest stąd. To będziemy myśleć. Też chyba. Tam nic. Ona ma niby znaczek, czyli masz transmisji. Nie wiem, co to może być. Jaki kawał. Tym się będziemy zajmować później, dużo później.
Then Anne has been the most exciting thing happening all year.
I'm Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
Huh.
Is it? Or are you just saying that? See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me, so it's official. I watch people and listen to them. If I hear something about smuggling or Aurora or gangs, I tell the Rangers. It's easy, because no one pays attention to kids. Plus, I know a lot of good hiding places all over the city. That's right. She's a senior ranger, which means she's in charge of me and all the other rangers. Well, except Diego, because he's a senior ranger too. Oh, and the marshal. He's in charge of all the rangers. I'm the best ranger surveillance assistant that ever lived. Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. Gotta prepare the next generation, because I won't be here forever. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list? My list of people who might be troublemakers, so I have to watch them extra close. You don't want to be on my list. That's the right answer. I just hope you mean it. Aquila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's up to us Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger Surveillance Assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know, you can help us break it all open. My mother is Senior Ranger Emma Wilcox, and she said that I am a Ranger Surveillance Assistant. Ask her yourself. Because they're dumb. I give security a whole list of crimes and leads, and they barely pay attention anymore. I'm practically doing their job for them. Emily was right about you. I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed, and he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe me. I couldn't prove anything, but the suspect was acting all sorts of funny. He was trying to make sure no one could see him. My mom says you have to listen to your gut in this business. I just know he's a thief. I've checked back regularly with Mr. Sneed. Well, up until he told me I'm trespassing. And he said their new inventory system keeps, hiccuping. But it's no hiccup. It's robbery. This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an Assistant Ranger Surveillance Assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights, but like, really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you. We did all the things. Crime scene investigated. Witnesses interviewed, and suspect tailed.
You two are quite the little pair of detectives now, aren't you?
I followed the suspect all day. He had no idea.
Emily caught him opening the side door one night. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal here. It's no scheme. You'll see. Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
The suspect has been at Laredo every night.
If something's on your
I've
mind,
seen him myself.
you can tell me. Of course you can, sweetie. You have no idea how badly I needed to hear those words. I love you. When you listen to what I have to say, you make me feel loved. Who could possibly ask for more? If it keeps us close, then I'll gladly say those words every time you ask.
Okay.
It's supposed to be an easy job. What? Shit. Yeah? I can explain. It's not... Oh, hell. Oh, God, no. Security. I'm so screwed.
Don't anybody move. Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galbang. And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Hell, I give up.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight. Was little Annie actually right about all this? Who would have thunk it, right? I got it from here. Aquila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
Spoko.
Exactly New Atlantis, eh?
Czy teraz stanie? Tak. Tylko, że punktów nie mam. A to ci dopiero się wiesz, rozdarzyło.
A lot of famous people visit Aquila.
Did you catch the thief? Tell me it worked.
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
Mom, I have to know. You got him right, right? I knew it!
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
She's telling the truth. You're not pulling my leg, right? Well, Annie's been giving me reports on her patrols for years. This is the first time anything, well, real may have come of it.
Oh.
Oh boy. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best ranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
Emily and I have big plans. Criminals, beware.
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried to arrest me for public indecency.
Well, hey there.
She'll be a terror once she grows up.
Don't be
Hi,
causing
August.
trouble now.
I'm proud to be helping the Freestar Rangers.
Teraz tak, potrzebny mi jest. Dalej nie będę miał.
Great. It's up to us to help the Rangers protect the Freestar Collective.
Czy mogę? Czekaj, jest. Bo chcesz czekać. Jest, tylko że to chciał robić. Zaczekaj. To szósta. Czwarta, piąta.
Hiya.
I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give a credit or two to the Low House when I'm able.
I hear you've been real
The mayor's
busy keeping an eye on
alright.
strangers.
Always painting two
Thing
rooms
is,
of a picture.
spying on people isn't very fun.
Not everyone gets to say they were.
You always say there aren't enough Rangers and you need more help.
Good to see you.
If there's something...
Wyjście stąd. Ja wolę jak jeszcze mieć dzień. O, od razu jest lepiej.
You're in the Vanguard, right?
Dawaj. Co tak długo się wczytujesz, Krokopia? O! Już to. Nie wiem, kto to jest. Nie? Ej, co z tą grą jest? Czemu on się tak długo wczytuje? Jak długo to trwało? Masakra. Dobra, to lecimy. Jeszcze czym sprawdzę. Aż mnie to zaciekawiło, czy to ktoś kurde ode mnie, czy nie. Mam 5. Nie wiem. Ja widzę, że... Okej. Dobra, lecimy dalej.
It's brewed in the city, and it ain't bad. Hey, hold up.
Come on. Czym jest kurde zajęta?
We got a lot of bars in the city, all clashes.
To jest tu tylko.
Henry's new badge. How to go
Okay.
over? Hello.
Well, Henry delivered a surprise.
Work hard, play hard.
Sam
That should
down
be the
one beer
Freestar
and
motto.
gives 4 sheets to the wind.
No to jest.
And Gladys wanted a whole crate to take home. The lush.
Czekamy godzinę.
A year or
So
two
it's
back, I
good,
shared
then.
a drink with Ron.
I took a sip and
That
it
man could
was
drink.
Pierdzielę.
was really
Like
the
a
heart of the
really
Freestar
potent.
Collective.
good though.
Let's put it on the board then. I'll see if we can get more. I'll ask Henry what the alcohol content is, though. The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
Eloise
You do
keep keeping the
yourself a
inn running.
disservice if
Hi
you
there.
stay here at least
Welcome
once.
to the Stone Root Inn. Eloise keeps this place running, and I guess I keep her running. Or at least I keep her sane.
Just let me drink in peace.
Howdy. Just let me drink in peace.
O. To było dziwne.
Okay, let's all just take a breath. We all want to protect people from the Ashton. We're on the same side. Here.
Źle to zrobiłem, czekajcie. Seryjnie, dalej. quest mi się aktywował. Aha, to jest wylot stąd. Gdzie? Po co to inaczej może? My się stąd nie możemy ruszyć. Nie, to ja stąd raczej nie odlatuję.
People around here think we own Aquila. They're wrong. The Ashta do. Friend, I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation. I know, I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but, well, I can't seem to help it. Girl comes in here with her big ideas about how we defend our city. No respect for the way we've done things for years. No worries.
Battery
about the
60%.
possible consequences, and expect us to thank her for making our lives more difficult. I tell you, I've never seen entitlement like that. Well, then you got about as much sense as she does. Look, this ain't New Atlantis. It ain't all flowers and chirping birds out there. These walls around us, they're here for a damn good reason. I've trained the guards here for years, again, for a damn good reason. We get it wrong, we not watching all the time, then the ash to kill innocent people. That's the simple reality of the situation. So when someone struts into town with their untested ideas on how to do things better than those of us who dedicated our lives to protecting the city, that don't go over so well. I don't know, some technical mumbo jumbo about sensors and behavior predictions. That's not the point. She expects us to just change up how things work, and I can't abide by it. We've gotten along just fine until now. How could I not? People in this city put their trust in me to keep them all safe. Look, this is getting my blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta. Well, you sure don't look like you're delivering the capacitors I'm waiting for. Something I can do for you? No, you misunderstand, I think. I placed the order last week. I'm just waiting for it to actually show up. So, did you need something, or...? So, you've been talking to Mr. Wilson. I must say that's a rather one-sided description of the situation, and not a particularly diplomatic one. But at this point, that's about what I'd expect from him. I'm not sure what you've heard, or quite frankly, why this seems to be getting around the way it is. Despite assertions to the contrary, I'm not attempting to run anyone out of a job, or open the city gates to allow Ashta to come pouring in. Nor am I in any way attempting to make a statement about the competence of the current security forces and/or apparatus in Aquila City. I hope that clears things up.
That was quite comprehensive. I'm not sure what to say.
Fantastic. I need to prove that what I'm working on can make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way. I could really use some help, in fact, just to make sure this all goes off without a hitch. Would you be willing to place some sensors for me? Yeah, I need them to start gathering data. Pretty simple. I could do it myself, but at this point, I think Davis may be having someone tail me. He's that flustered. That is great news. Just take these and stick them in specific spots in the city along the wall. When you're done, come find me. I'll find something to do in the meantime to give myself an air of plausible deniability.
Yes. Dlatego jest muta.
The Council of Governors meet in our very own Aquila City.
Super. Poczekamy. To ogarnąć. Trochę to zajęło. Ja pierdziut. Ale to nie pisze w sumie, że mam... w sumie jest. Coś mi ten Starfield szwankuje. Coś jest nie tak trochę z tą grą. Że teraz kończymy. A zaczęła coś mulić. Coś jest nie tak. Albo się kurde nie chciała. Czytać, dobrze. Znaczników nie pokazuje, jakieś kurde błędy zaczęły. Takie dziwne.
Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers.
You got some good news, I hope?
You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities. Taking whatever's not nailed down.
Well, that's that then. So, this next part, it's a bit delicate. See that guard tower across the way there? I need to get in there and make a few small modifications to the terminal inside. I don't have the processing power to collate all the data that'll be coming in from the sensors. The existing network does. Oh goodness, I really am bad at communicating sometimes. I have that part well in hand. The, guard standing outside there, he's not gonna let me in. I need you to distract him. I should only need a few moments. So, I don't know, convince him to take a break or something. Or if you're feeling particularly rebellious, maybe give him some official business to attend to. I believe it's what Davis would refer to as a ruckus. As soon as you've got him occupied, I'll scoot in and out before anyone notices. Okay? Let's do this.
Czekajcie, ja sobie... Ja do pulpitu, bo coś jest nie tak. Ale... Coś mi nie pasuje z tą grą. No jest. Od teraz. Dziwne to jest. Gra. Ała. Jak to tutaj co zrobić?
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service. What brings you to the wall? Boredom? Because if that's what you're looking for, you've hit the jackpot.
Ale obolały tylko. Chyba szybko zejdzie, to nie ma.
Brings you to the wall. Boredom? Because if that's what you're looking for, you've hit the jackpot. And I'm just supposed to take this on what? Faith? I'm the one asking the question. Yeah, I remember now. I'll be the judge of that. Sorry, it's my...
Co zrobić? Czemu mi się to pojawi? Ciekawe, co się stało z tą grą. jakim czasie? Po jakim czasie się to wczytało? Ja pierdziu.
What brings you to the wall? And I'm just supposed to take... This isn't getting... Who did you say you were again?
O, serio? A co jest?
Why don't you just hold on?
O ty
Sorry.
kudofonku.
The view from the top is especially good at setting the mood. Good luck. If my shift goes long again, my girl is gonna kill me. Whoa, 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 are you?
Nie wiem co jest z tą grą, ale chyba będzie trzeba. Nie wiem co jest. Ciężko zachowuje ta gra. No. Wiecie co? Poczekajcie chwilę, bo ja muszę. O, ale fajnie, że ja tutaj mam czas otwarty. To jest raz. Dwa. Zrobimy sobie aktualizację. Kurde, źle co ja robię. Zobaczymy po update'cie, bo coś jest nie tak. Tyle, że streama nie wyłączyć. Słuchajcie. Bo mam wrażenie, że kurwa live'a wywali. Nie no, to nie mogę. Po live'ie to muszę zrobić. Po live'ie to muszę zrobić, to nie. To odpada. To akcja odpada. Jak zrobię teraz update sterownika, to mi stream się posypie. Nie mogę tego zrobić. Tu zapisałeś, co?
What brings you to the wall? And I'm just supposed to take this on what? Sorry. I'm not trying to make your life difficult, you know. This isn't... Sorry. The view from the top is especially good. You heard of the Elios retreat? Supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals or whatever. Going up in Ixel too. I'm not holding my breath.
Skończ, co to się dzieje? Okej, kurde. Nie wiem, ta gra jest głupia.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta. That's all settled then. Thanks for the assist. Hope you're none too worse for wear. And yet, you have aided in the advancement of science. Once enough data has been collected, I'll have the proof I need to convince them, especially Davis, that my technology is useful. If you're curious, come back tomorrow. I might even have preliminary findings. I can hardly wait to test my theories. I can't wait to go through the data. I don't have any results from the seismic sensors yet. I can hardly wait to test my theories.
Zobaczymy, 2 godziny poczekamy. Najpierw może 3, potem zobaczymy, czy mi się to zmieni. Czy nie zmienia się. To ja sobie przelecę.
And eating at a Chunk's restaurant. And to be honest, death is almost preferable.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks.
Would someone really tamper with the data intentionally? I just don't see any other explanation. Oh, it's you. I got the data from the seismic sensors, and I need help. Nothing that would get you in trouble this time. Promise. I need someone to go talk to Davis Wilson. He isn't speaking to me. None of the security folks are, actually. Thank you. It's really nice to hear that when others just don't seem to care. Remember the sensors you helped me set up around the city? Well, Davis Wilson is pretty angry about it. I suppose I should have expected that, but now no one involved with security is willing to talk to me at all. And I really need to coordinate with them because the data I'm getting from the sensors is, well, it's off. Not what I expected at all. Kinda everything. The timing of the results, the strength of the signals. I did a lot of research on the Ashta before I started this project, and none of it lines up like it should. No, the tech is fine. I never would have put it out there if I had any reservations about that. Look, I know I screwed up here. I went behind Davis's back and did what he told me not to. I don't expect him to talk to me. But this, I'm not gonna lie, it looks an awful lot like someone has been purposely messing with the system. I can't just stroll up and accuse him of anything, but maybe someone, you I'm thinking, could just ask around, see if something is going on. I'd really appreciate it.
Co, i dalej nie mam. A, dobra, wiecie co? Wiecie co, ja chyba kończę, bo widzę, że ta gra nie lubi. Patrzcie ty. O Boże, ona nie umiała załadować. Czemu ona to dziwnie to robi? Ona tak jakby nie umie załadować też swoich tych postępów.
Don't mean to be rude, but I got a lot of things on my plate right now. So unless this is important, I'm gonna have to ask you to come back some other time. Oh, did you now? And did that perhaps come from a certain entitled so-called inventor who's caused me no end of headaches? Oh, that's rich. She hacks into our system, sets up her damn tech against my explicit instructions, and I'm the one screwing around? She made my life a lot more difficult, but I don't have time to deal with that right now. I have more important things to worry about. Been tracking Ashta for a long time now, and suddenly their behavior doesn't add up. Probably not a coincidence. Yeah, well, we'll get to that once we figure out what's going on. Now, I need to get back out there and get some eyes on this situation. Since you so interested, looks like you can handle yourself. You want to join me? Yeah, I've heard more than a few hunters say something similar. They nearly all apologize for it later. Gear yourself up however you need to and meet me at the gate. We'll head out from there.
So we're gonna have a house, Mom?
That's what Mr. Tate is working on. We'll have to move out when construction begins.
A for real house, like the ones in the core?
It's not going to be a manor house, honey, but 4 walls, roof, floor.
Końca.
Starting with 4 houses, so we'll have neighbors.
This is so cool!
See my daughter.
Oh, come on. Ever run into spacers? Scumbags and scavengers. They're like vultures, picking away at the leftovers of the colony. You'll find them scouring through old labs and facilities.
All I need is work to pick up. And
I'm
things
gonna make
may
a
really
big
turn
thank
around.
you card for Mr. Tate.
Vigilance is what keeps Aquila City safe. All right, you ready to head out there? Okay then. Just stick close to me, keep your head on a swivel, and you'll be fine. We'll be back before you know it. And maybe we'll get some answers.
Oh. Dobrze. Czemu się to oznaczyło, ale...
Mr. Tate, he's a realtor. I've been trying to organize something for the fall distraction.
Jeszcze jakiś quest. Ja pierdolę. Pierdziutam. Z porażka.
This is what I'm talking about. These tracks, they're all wrong. The spacing, the depth, just doesn't make any sense. Beyond the wall is no day trip. stay close, stay safe.
Dobra, nie ma sensu.
Ash, stay close, stay safe.
This is murder! You're on your own. You and I, we have something important to discuss. All right, out with it. What the hell is the matter with you? Wait. You're seriously going to give me the runaround by flipping this onto me? I'm angry because you betrayed my trust. You want to play this foolish game? Fine. Members of Constellation are held to the highest regard, yet you persist on making poor decisions that reflect badly upon us. If you intend to continue this behavior, then maybe we shouldn't be traveling together. Just stay away from me. All right, out with it. What the hell is the matter with you? Take your time. I'm in no rush to talk again.
Ja muszę to wczytać, bo to nie o to chodzi. Teraz muszę to wczytać, bo... Kurde, ale ona się wkurzyła, co wtedy strzał mu w heada. Nie mu heada szczelił. A ona się tak wkurzyła, nie?
Keep it moving.
Masakra. Come on. Ona się wkurzyła. Jezu. Ani mu questa tego. No i dobrze, lepiej.
This is what I'm talking about. These tracks, they're all wrong. The space and the depth.
Well, well. Bye, love.
ash to burrow. You feel 'em coming before you see 'em. Beyond the wall is no day trip.
Co? Nie wiem, co się dzieje z tą grą, ale teraz będziemy aktualizować wszystko i sprawdzimy. A tymczasem ja kończę. Czym dzisiaj? Cześć. Pa!